Hello and welcome back to Will's World Reviews and More. This is just a really quick video, guys, just to kind of give you a bit of reaction to Raw, which was last night, obviously, because it was quite a decent episode and quite a big, monumental episode if it all goes to plan what was laid out. So, obviously, big talking point for me, in particular, is that Ambrose looks to be finally getting a big push. As you all know, if you watch my videos, I'm a massive Ambrose fan and felt like he wasn't really being utilised to his maximum potential. And it looks like we may be getting that. So yeah, he's been inserted into the the main event of Payback, which was originally Rollins, Reigns, and Orton, but now because Ambrose beat Seth Rollins, he's inserted into that match, and it will be a fatal four-way. So excellent news. I did read something that obviously a contract still needs to be signed. So whether they're going to do a bit of a swerve and maybe he's not actually in it because they'll do some kind of thing where he doesn't end up getting to sign the contract in time or something. I hope not. I hope this really is an opportunity for Ambrose to be in that main event. I don't expect him to win it by any stretch of the imagination. I wouldn't even expect Seth Rollins to lose to Reigns or Orton, so I'm not expecting Ambrose to win, but the fact that he's actually in the main event and that he's also going to be associated with the main event, he's been in the main event before, but never for the World Heavyweight Championship, WWE World Heavyweight Championship. So even that he's associated with it and he's in that match now can only be good news for his fans like me. Because I really think this is it now. I think they're building up to it. You know, they've got the Fatal 4-Way with Orton in there, but I think for WrestleMania, especially if they're wanting to break the attendance record, they'll have lots of different matches. But I think a Shield triple threat match, possibly for the WWE World Heavyweight title, could be on the cards. And this is kind of building the bridges, setting that up. You know, maybe Ambrose could turn heel in this match. We don't know. Maybe. At the moment, he's very much, battling for Reigns. It does feel a bit like he's a bit of more like Reigns' understudy, because obviously Orton RKO'd Reigns and Ambrose responded by Dirty Deeds on Orton. It's like kind of getting each other's back. So there's going to be some tension there between Reigns and Ambrose coming out, though, and I'm excited for that, to see what happens and see whether Ambrose becomes a bit more of a heel. And, that match between Ambrose and Rollins was just amazing. Two great wrestlers that just kind of have so much chemistry together. They work the indies together. So, to add that to Payback is really. I'm looking forward to that event now. I wasn't really because I wasn't impressed by the last pay-per-view, Extreme Rules. So now I'm really looking forward to this pay-per-view now. They've got so much chemistry, and I watched a bit of the Reigns Orton match, and Reigns jumping over the rope, that was good, but apart from that, they didn't seem like they had that much chemistry together. And it didn't really seem like it was flowing. There was, it seemed a bit slow. Not mistakes as such. It just seemed like they were a bit off the pace, and whether that's just because Reigns is still improving, obviously in ring working. But you would think with Orton being quite a legend now, a veteran, he would have carry that, but he didn't really kind of convey. So I'm glad maybe that's the reason they've added Ambrose in there to add a bit more story to it, take the heat off Reigns a bit if it's going to be a long match. So they've got lots of different options they can do now, and there's lots of different time they can kill by having the four competitors face off, because you've got obviously Reigns and Ambrose wanting to get back at Rollins, but Rollins needs to get back at Orton for his victory at WrestleMania, and obviously there's the whole business with the cage, Extreme Rules, and obviously you've got tension between Reigns and Rollins, and there's lots of different ways they can do this, and I'm excited for that. So that's definitely what I want to talk about most, guys, just because I'm so excited with where they're going to go with that, and just hopefully they'll it can only mean good things for Ambrose. And for him to stand tall in the ring at the end of Raw was amazing. They were kind of foreshadowing whether that would happen at Payback, but like I said, guys, I'm not realistic in thinking that's going to happen yet. Hopefully we'll be a world champion at some point, but I don't think they'll even take the belt off Rollins. So very interesting to say the least that happened, and I can't wait to see the chemistry that's going to be on show in that match. Other talking points: we had Sami Zayn make his full roster debut in a match against John Cena. It was all right. I'm not a big Cena fan, Neville to me was a bit more impressive when he made his debut than Zayn was, from what I've seen, but still impressive, and I think he looks like he's got a good crowd reaction, good rapport with the fans. So I'm not nothing against him. I'm looking forward to seeing more of him and getting a better opinion. Same with Neville, really. I think that's about it, really. There was not much else going off. Neville was in a match against Sheamus and Bad News Barrett with Ziggler. Tamina Snuka made a return. Team with Naomi against the Bellas. So they kind of, at the moment, we're not sure who's facing heel with the Divas. It's a bit hit and miss. When I heard that a Diva was turning, I thought it might be Eva Marie. Obviously, she's been training with Brian Kendrick. New Day faced off against Randy and Roman, obviously. So that was that kind of when the opening match kind of thing, and you know, the rest of that doesn't make sense sometimes when they're having like competitors. I think this is the 3-hour Raw. Having competitors do double match, it doesn't really sit well with me, that. But Cesaro and Kid versus the Ascension, and I think that was about it. There really wasn't that much else to talk about, I think. Oh, Ryback and Bray Wyatt. Not really interested in that feud at all. It seems a bit flat. But Rusev and Fandango, you know, Lana's looking to turn face. Whether she will, maybe that'll happen at Payback. Stardust v R-Truth. You know, again, a pointless match. And that's it, yeah. Nothing else to talk about, really. So, anyway, that was my kind of quick Raw reaction. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I say, I'm stoked for Ambrose. I hope he goes through with it. I hope we can see a bit more now. It looks like we're pushing him. Maybe he'll even win Money in the Bank. Who knows? That could be interesting. But thanks for watching, guys. And I'll be back soon with some more reviews. Power Rangers, maybe. Got some wrestling figures I need to review as well that picked up off the market this morning. Maybe some more network reviews. We'll just see what happens. But thanks for watching. Keep liking, subscribing, and commenting. And I will see you soon. Peace.